Walk me through your exterior. Okay, cut.
You didn't cut so.
See this pundit coming out here. This pundit. This pundit selling his freaking MX-5. Fuck on lah.
Fuck.
So this idiot here that I met through the Miata club, the MX-5 club, he's finally selling his MX-5.
Yep.
So the first thing I felt when I came in, and this is the damn first time that I'm sitting in his damn car after knowing him for freaking 2-3 years. I freaking fuck lah! I'm just gonna curse throughout this whole video. Fucker way, this guy suddenly like, they go and sell my MX-5, and he's the one that's been telling me, Bing, don't worry, I know the hardships you go through. Everyone goes through the hardships where they have to just, you know, fix their car. It's just like 1 year, then it'll be over. Just hang in there. The next thing, hey, I sold my car! So why?
I think there are a few reasons. One would be like, car is like, it's progress. So it's come to a point where I'm happy where it is. That's one. There's not much I can do anymore.
You're happy where it is. So where was it? Please tell us your story.
Oh, when I first found the car,
yes,
it was in a retired guy's house, sitting for 3 years under a tree. So basically it wasn't rusted, but it was kind of one with the ground. So he had it for, he's the first owner, he had it first son, second son, so every son had a go with it. Then he came back.
Okay.
Then he kind of rebuilt it slightly, then halfway he just left it.
Okay.
And he worked on
Just
other
gave
cars.
up, is it?
Just gave up, he worked on other cars. Right? So it was by chance kind of, I met this guy. I was actually going for another one of his cars.
Okay.
Then from far I was like, hey, what is that peeking there? And I saw that Miata smile, even though the car was in really, it was almost matte, the paint.
Okay.
Because of all the clay coats gone. But from far I saw that like Miata smile from the bumper. I was like, hey.
Oh, he has told me this story don't know how many times, but this is the first time I terharu. Never tell me about the smile.
So I thought, no, whatever this guy wants for it, I want that car. And I knew at that time like, I'm going to get into shit for this, to buy a piece of junk.
Was it like a challenge though?
No, it was, at first it was more like, how am I going to hide this?
Okay.
Right, because...
No, but like, did you buy the car because you felt like it was a challenge? Like, okay, I'm going to restore this baby.
I didn't think that far at that time.
Or was it like,
I was like,
love at first sight kind of thing?
Yeah, it was like kind of love at first sight. I was like, if this car doesn't run, I'll lose it. So since it wasn't a time frame for me, I took my time. So I think the first 2 months of me getting it,
yep,
it was just about me stripping the car. Like, I'll try to strip it myself.
Was it in running condition?
Actually, yeah, of course the tires were short and they were punchy. The rim was literally in the ground. I bought a new battery, got it there, and the car started with like probably 3-year-old oil inside the engine. So I still towed it anyways.
Okay.
Towed it to my shop, started stripping it.
Okay.
And then that's where I saw like, oh okay, the soft top was gone. And there were certain parts in the rear fender that had slight rust to it. So I was thinking that, okay, this is too much work.
Yeah.
And I think over time I was like, I found how to do it and learn how to do it the right way, I guess. So
from the Miata you actually learned a lot about cars.
Yeah, because I've never had a car this old. I wouldn't say old, but basically more than your average buying a 2-3-year-old used car, like most of us.
How long have you had this car?
So this next year, 2020, will be the 6th year. I think I would say 5th year.
5 years of
5 years.
MX-5.
The first time I got it running was about 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
I didn't do the paint yet. Car was half stripped, but the engine was running, gearbox was good at that time, so I took it up to I think it was Batangali. Yeah, first time I
That's
went.
your
First proper drive.
Okay.
Right. And the road tax was like a day old when I went in. So I was like, I'm going to try the car. And the car was fitted with, if I'm not mistaken, Falcon tires.
Just
Probably
weird ass
tires, weird ass rims.
Okay.
Right? The very first corner of this car, I remember what is that? I started sliding. Then I was like, hey, this is so much fun.
Was that intentional?
Yeah, it was intentional actually. It was
Okay.
intentional because halfway through I was like, hey, I was sliding at 40. So then I realized like how much fun the car was and what I needed to do to get it running properly. So only I think after my first drive, I joined the club, the Miata MX-5 Club Malaysia. Started having drives with them and sharing a lot of tips on where to do, what to do things. They are, I think, one of the most active, helpful club I've ever been in.
Same.
Yep.
Like I remember the first time my car broke down, everyone was trying to help me, was giving me tow truck numbers, and telling me why not you try
one of
this,
those
try
clubs
that.
where you don't have to believe mechanics anymore. You just like, hey, is this right?
Yes.
20 people are gonna answer you.
Yeah, and they're not selfish with their knowledge. They don't like, oh, okay, you don't know, or oh, okay, I'm purposely gonna sabo you so your car doesn't look as good as mine. No, they're not that kind.
I think
Very genuine.
one of the things with older car clubs like this.
How long was your restoration process?
I think mechanically was about
His
forever.
nasib.
Yeah.
His luck is the worst.
It's like repair one thing, two other things go wrong.
So when you got the car, it was green and stuff?
Nope, it wasn't green.
What colour was it?
It was matte black, and when I stripped the paint, there was yellow, purple, and green.
Oh wow.
So I'm not sure how many colors it went through.
Okay.
So when I figured that out, I thought, okay, the first thing I need to do is strip the paint, strip it proper, do sandblasting. Right. So then deciding the color was the first big issue I had.
How long did you take?
I actually painted it more than once. I went for the original green, and within 2 weeks, I wasn't happy with the color.
Original green?
Yeah,
What?
the original, which is the Mazda Code Green.
Okay.
Right? And then within 2 weeks, I was like, no, I'm not happy with the color. So the painter was a bit, I think, lenient with me, and he was like, okay, what color do you want? So I went with the Jaguar Green.
Okay.
Right, so it's a slightly different hue, and that was about, say, almost a year. And
Okay.
that color lasted me almost a year, but I was still kind of like, you're not really 100% satisfied.
Really? You went through so many greens
So then I
How
finally
should you
found
know?
Mastercraft, and then when I explained what kind of green I want, I think he was the first, Andrew was the first to get an idea that, oh okay, I think your idea of green is different.
What's Mastercraft? Is it still here?
I think it's no longer around, but it was a paint shop owned by one of my friends, Andrew. But I think he now transferred to Auto Onion. Auto Onion? Is it called Auto Onion? Or is it Autonion? I'm not sure. Is it onion or not?
I just imagine an onion driving a
Isn't that
stick
Auto
shift.
Onion? Doesn't sound very... Is it Autonion or Auto Onion? I think there's no way to say that nicely. Autonion or Auto Onion. Sorry, Andrew.
We tried lah, we tried.
Tried. Couldn't keep a straight face like that. He got the right colour for me. I asked him to paint Coke cans. So you get a metal surface, paint it, and that will look the most likely to the actual colour of the car.
Okay. Okay, so besides the colour, what else have you done?
So after getting the colour right, then I finally figured out, okay, let's do the interior. So I always had an issue with the original seats. Now it's awesome, but for someone of my height,
How tall are you?
It's about 170.
You're not that tall.
Yeah, not that tall lah. So that means this car was made for shorter people. Right, but
but there are people in our club like taller.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I think it's not about short or tall. I think it's like during the 90s, they didn't care about whiplash.
True.
Whiplash is fine. You'll survive.
Okay. So you changed your seat?
Yeah, so I changed to the third generation Miata seats, which is much more comfortable on long distance. And the most best part is you have an headrest. The any seats actually only come up to here.
Yeah.
So
Of course, I don't feel
you actually like your head is above the seat.
Okay, understand.
But I still have the original seats.
Okay.
So
are you selling?
yes, I'm selling the car and all that comes with it.
So all the rust?
Hmm?
Do you accumulate all the rust from before as well?
Oh, not that.
Okay, so besides the seats, he obviously did his upholstery as well. The sides here. You changed your soft top?
Yes, yes. This is a refurbished soft top.
Okay.
And then I did a brand new plastic window in the back.
Hey, what tires are you on? So quiet.
These are PS3s. Especially PS3s.
So let's say someone buys your car, what would you tell them to change or what would they need to change?
That one will be up to their taste because one is that I've done this car towards my taste. So if they want to change the look of it, that's more to them. But
mechanically everything is fine.
Everything is fine. The aircon is damn cold right now. Soft top has no leaks.
I saw him drop the top once, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Because this idiot will never do such thing. It's like, my aircon not working.
Yeah. I figured out like I have to redo the aircon. Now the aircon has been redone. But
came a long way.
Soft top's been redone. Window has been redone, so there is no leaks in the rain. So
you don't sayang man. Like wow, I finally got you to where you are today, and then I was like, okay lah, time to sell.
It's a bit of both. It's
bittersweet.
It's like having a girlfriend that gives you all the trouble, but when you give it to someone else, they get married.
Guys think like that one.
What? But yeah,
that's such a pimp thing to do, man. What the fuck?
Like after they together, they got married. So like, just be happy for them, lah.
But
actually, yeah, I will be sad. I've been thinking about it. I think you will be sad because there's a lot of memories. Yeah. No one knows the car
like you,
like yourself when you have to rebuild it. If you buy a car fully done, it just takes time to know the car. But
the experience
is different. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna miss this car though. I'm gonna miss this idiot driving inside it. What's your most memorable?
I would say it will be the club trips.
The club trips.
The club trips. Going to we went to Desaru.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sometimes it will be more of like having a Miata. It's something different. It's like some cars that I had before. It's only fun when you're in a group.
Okay.
But for me, a Miata is always fun when you're alone because you do weird things when you're alone. And this car is like the most fun when it's an enabler. Yeah, you don't have to be 100 kilometers an hour to have fun. You could be sliding at 40 and 50 if you want. You'll be the only one having fun, but you're definitely having fun. So it's one of those cars. So it's like having it over the years. Like every time you have a bad day at work,
yeah,
it's just like okay, I need to go out for a drive at night. So it's one of those cars. It's not like I've had I would say more common sports cars before. It's not as enabling like this. You won't. I'm not saying you won't have fun, but it's a different kind of fun. And
yes,
top down.
Yeah, man, drop the top, yo. There's nothing like it, lah.
There's nothing like it. Yeah.
There's nothing like it. So, how much are you opening this up for? Or do you want to keep it suspense?
I think we keep it suspense. I always believe that when it comes to selling your own car, your own say baby, right? That it is up to the negotiation skills between the buyer and the seller. Whatever price, how good is he to talk? That's it.
Okay. So should I put like your number, everything down below?
Sure, yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
I get a lot of weird followers. Like,
first of all, you're not buying buying the car, right? That's not gonna come in the car.
They're gonna ask you like, how much you charge per night for BJ, fucking thing, whatever shit you are. Ah!
Yep, the car is for sale. Not anything else.
Any last words you want to add?
I hope if whoever the new buyer may be, please join the club. Keep the car in a circle, and I hope Ben covers the car again.
Aww, I've never seen him so all. Every time I meet him, I want to fucking punch him. One. That's like our friendship lah. But yeah, not bad lah. Say camera shy, apa benda semua.
Shy lah ni.
Walk me through your exterior.
The first thing is the front lip. Because I felt like the original NA bumper is a bit like tergantung. So the front lip makes it a bit more cohesive. Then you have the carbon Miata grill in front.
Oh, okay. Even I did that. Do your pop-up lights work?
Yep. Carbon Miata ducktail spoiler.
Aduh, babi. Carbon Miata. Do you mean carbon fiber?
No, not carbon fiber, but carbon Miata. It's actually an aftermarket brand.
Oh yes. Oh, carbon Miata.
So
Okay.
it has Borla, Cadillac exhaust,
Okay.
and then pop-up lights. I think that's basically the most important of every Miata.
Yeah, man. Woohoo! Dude, talk about your rims also, eh. You got Brembo, ah?
So they are original NK RPF ones. I think with Miata, you can't go for anything but lightweight rims because of how light the car is.
Is it originally gold color?
Yep. This is all. I was kind of looking for the gold, and most of the shops here have the silver and the black. So I ordered specifically with this offset.
Cantik. Is this Ori? It's not, right?
It's actually one of the optional extras for the V special units.
Oh, okay. Anything else that people should know?
Miata is meant to be driven. Drive it. Then you'll know why you need it.
Aww. Okay, man. Ciao.
Alright, see you.